Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name is Abdul Mannan. I am from Burma. I am the one of the Rohingya refugee. The name is name is Islam Seeker, ASRC. So Alhamdulillah, today I want to sharing my history all the world in Australia. So this is very difficult. Alhamdulillah, I hope you guys enjoy my history. I am left. I was left my country 2007. Because we can't stay here. I have a brother and sister 9. We have 4 brother, 5 sister. So because one families grow up, we are all grow up. So we can't stay there. My country government is situation very difficult. You can't go to school, and you can't go travel to one village to another village. You can't go one city to another city. You can't travel. So very difficult. We many time discuss our parents, how can we stay here, we need to be look forward. So Alhamdulillah, we come. Of course any parents, they don't want to leave me alone, so we grow up. Alhamdulillah, we focus. I said no, my dad, we're gonna go. That time, we are young. I was 17-18 year age, man. And then 2007, I was finally decision with some friend, we go in the Bangladesh. That time also is no car, no any document, by boat. In the night we travel, very dangerous situation. So if you have fine, the police, they find when you crossing, there will be the shooting. So Alhamdulillah, finally in the night time we travel a small boat, and then night in the 3 o'clock we start from Burma border to Bangladesh. We go, and then we of course we give some money, hard worker, and then we travel. And next day we arrive in the Bangladesh. So Alhamdulillah, in the Bangladesh we stay there. It's very difficult, Bangladesh. My language very not very difficult. When I speak my country language, Bangla language is very difficult. So very hard. 5-6 months we stay there, and then after we find the contact number. That time no phone, no telephone. Very hard to contact your parents. And then finally I find to contact 5-6 months my dad. I have one of the cousin there, my uncle. They contact my parents, and then they take money for us. And then we decision again, we need to go Thailand. The Thailand, I was 2007, 2008. I travel in the Thailand. I stay six months something Bangladesh, and then nearly 2 weeks by boat in the go to Thailand. And sometimes you find in the food, sometimes 2-3 days you can't eat. A small boat and wind coming. We have how many? 72 people. Also ladies, small kids, and the man, everything. So it's not easy route. So by the way, Alhamdulillah, we travel, and sometimes you have weekly, one day you eat food, otherwise no food. Because a lot of windy coming. When windy coming, you can't cook because there no cover in the boat. So Alhamdulillah, we arrive in the Thailand. The Thailand government fine in the boat, in the Navy. They arrest us, and then 1-2-3 months they keep us, and then the police give me someone else. The people take it, and the people selling each other. Like if I have contact number, I have anyone. He say they ask me, where you going? He say I want to go Malaysia. Okay, they ask me, like, you have any friend, any cousin? I say yes, I have my uncle. And then I remember, how I writing number, my one of my jacket, I writing there marker pen, that number is not going. So I remember my uncle number. And then the agent, they call my uncle. He say, this is your son? He say yes. The name is Abdul Manaf. And he say yes. now what can we do? Then he said, yes, you can drop me, you can like drop in the send us Malaysia. He said, yes. How much you charge? He said 2,500, the near the money of Malaysia. And then one night we travel Thailand to Malaysia, a small by boat, and then we're crossing the border in the night time, and then they bring in the a small car, and then we 3 people something we travel in the one day, and the next day we arrive in the Malaysia. So after I come in Malaysia to and the Malaysia, the big city, his name is the Kuala Lumpur, and then Alhamdulillah we stay there 4 years nearly. We stay there 4 years. Sometimes you find job, sometimes you don't find job. Also Malaysia, you stay living illegal. So after 5-6 months I applied the UN UNHCR card, the Malaysia United Nations UN, and then UN gave me the UNHCR card. So we stay temporarily in the Malaysia. Alhamdulillah, we're working, we support our parents, save money, keep money, and they support them. And then after I was 2012 again I decision I want to go Australia. How to go Australia? We look find people, so some smuggling people, agent, we find agent, and then we give money. So come in Australia decision is a very big decision. If anything happen, you need to be cross the Malaysia to Indonesia, that one border. Another border is Indonesia to the Australia, is very big long decision. So I said, whatever, inshallah, we all the time pray, we close to Allah Azza wa Jal, and then Alhamdulillah, mom and dad also, they all the time make dua with us. And okay, I maybe nearly $5,000-6,000 including we spend money, and then we give to agent. And Alhamdulillah, Indonesia, we need to be travel one place to another place, another place to another place. So 5-6 months Indonesia. After inshallah we arrive in the Australia 2012 October, and then when we arrive Australia, maximum 1 week between the by boat. So the Australia, the government, when we find one of the big custom, he's calling custom like Navy, the red color. We saw them one day, they don't catch us. We nearly 6-7 hours, and then they come in close to us after 1 week, and then they say we are from Myanmar, because the Burma is Myanmar one name, so we're from Burma. And then refugee, they take us, and then the boat, and they need to transfer in the big boat. 5-6 days we stay in the boat, and then they need to be sent us in the Christmas Highland. So when we come Christmas Highland, we very unfortunately 1-2 week we travel, and finally we don't know, we can't speak English anything, so we don't understand what they say. The phone call interpreter, they talk to us, and so we stay in the Christmas Highland. Alhamdulillah, he say give me bathroom and shower, they give me clothes and dressing and many things. Alhamdulillah, they give us. After a little bit we are smiling, we find Australia, and now we cannot call. Also my parents, they like very unfortunately nearly 1 month they can't contact us. Some people on the road, they accident, so they can't find anyone. So very big decision. We come Australia. Alhamdulillah, Australia government many things helping, and stay Christmas Highland. After they send us a drawing, after they send me in the Tasmania. So after Tasmania, after I was going to Sydney, and finally Alhamdulillah I come here Al Sirat College. So this is the great community and great school, Alhamdulillah. So we're working here together, great community. And after this week, Refugee Day, so very happy. That's why we're gonna share our history. And after 2017, I got married. I have now 2 boys. So this journey is very easy because of course my heart is cry. So I left last 14 year. I can't see my mom and dad. I cannot go my country. So I hope the Allah Azza wa Jal one day meet my dad. So many times we call my dad have blood pressure, So money issue, hospital issue, very big thing, I'm thinking I want to go my dad. I want to helping my dad, and so my dad have no one have take care for, because one of my brother sister also the Malaysia still, so very difficult. So my dad, we can contact call him, sometime alhamdulillah we send money. So whatever you have reached money, phone call is not much happy, one if you gathering is more happy. They ask me sometimes, say the Allah Azza wa Jal give me by chance we're gonna meet each other, all my son who can meet each other, they say like this. I say dad make dua, Allah can do anything. I say like this, Allah Azza wa Jal can do anything. So Alhamdulillah, this is the one that we don't know. Great hope, we come here Australia. How many country travel? Many our friend is gone. Accident by boat. Some and many friend. Alhamdulillah is they don't have, they are not life. So this is the history. Very unfortunately, I hope you guys understand. So it's not easy as for us. So alhamdulillah we are now here, temporary visa, bridging visa. Now this government also say you cannot stay, you need to be go back. Sometimes government give me many pressure here also. The Australia we come in, that time the Julia Gila, one of the ladies prime minister, arrived here that time there. She got after she work, another changing prime minister coming. So this prime minister, they don't helping us. If they don't give me visa, he say you need to be have temporary visa. Temporary visa, if you can go, you cannot go your country, you can travel other country, anything happen, we are the not responsibility. They say like this. So mom dad pressure, and here the visa issue pressure, this thing, sometimes people thinking, suicide, so very difficult. I am last 9 year in Australia, they don't give me any PR visa here. It's a TR visa. Bridging, they give me before bridging and the TR. So my wife is permanent resident, my son is the citizen now, so still they don't give me anything. So I say no problem, what can we do? Still, one by one, problem is coming out. So I hope inshallah you guys understand that. So alhamdulillah, thanks for all of us, my bosses. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.